Hello and welcome there to the stream. Seem to be having a slight bit of issue with Roblox at the moment. Hmm. Didn't see anything about them having any issues or downtime today. Alrighty, let's see if we can get this working. Perhaps just a bad connection. We'll try again. Hello there, Felix. Running into a little bit of a technical difficulty. Hopefully nothing serious. Hello there and welcome to the stream. Hello there. It should be. Hanny didn't have any issues with it last time I streamed, so hopefully that's a pretty good sign things are fixed. Okay, and looks like things here might be fixed as well. That's good. Just about done the masteries, so this run should hopefully have them all done, and then I can move on to the next in the list. Though I think instead of following the list like I have been doing, since my next stream is going to be on the optimization update, I might pick one of the characters that got an optimization so that I can show that off while doing the mastery. Let's get this one done first. Hello there and welcome to the stream. I haven't done Finn's, and is he one of the ones getting an optimization? Hello there, Sev. Ooh, medkit on floor 1. Oh dear, I'm on the wrong trinkets. I should have thinking cap, not speedy shoes. Well, I'll keep her going, see how things go. My highest floor is 27. I might do Finn then, because I think I did like a single short run once as Finn, and I did actually rather enjoy him. Modify some volumes here. Got blocked by a fake Santa. Huh. Well, thank you for that, Sharky. Yeah, I think I can be okay with that. I think I can run Finn for the stream update stream on Wednesday. There it is. I'm really looking forward to the Christmas update. I'm really looking forward to it. I didn't get, like I've mentioned before, I didn't get to play it before, so I'm very excited to play it this year. My next stream will be on Wednesday at 5:30. I think the skins are going to be very good. The Halloween skins were amazing, so I can't wait to see what Quell does for the Christmas skins. Hello there, and welcome to the stream. Darn it, I don't have it. I can't get it in the right spot. Teen or adult? I am an adult. Well, hello there, Smiley. Shouldn't have used that, skill check in. Should have kept it so I can get the band-aid in the right spot. Hello there, and welcome to the stream. Oh, I was supposed to use my ability. Really gotta remember to do that. Oh, hi, Brusha. Well, I can just use my ability twice on this floor to make up for it. So I forgot to swap back to thinking cap, so it's going to be a touch difficult on some of these skill checks, but I guess the trade-off is I'm a little faster, so hopefully should be able to get out of some sticky spots. You know what? I want to V-mote this one, because this one always gives me some issues. Okay, and I know there's 2 machines over there, and there's 1 machine there. So let's take a quick peek and see if we can't find any items. Tegan's coming. Tisha's pretty good for a solo. I know you'll get people who will say stuff like there's only certain tunes are good for solos, but I disagree with that. I think anyone who's not one-star movement can solo just fine. Yeah, good luck there, Sharky. I believe in you. Alrighty, well, Sev, you have yourself a nice night. And I will be streaming again on Wednesday if you're free. So we'll use a skill check on this machine, and I'll use the gumball on that machine. Good luck there, Socks. That's totally okay, Felix. You don't have to be there for every stream. You can join on the streams you want to watch. That's fine. And I'm hoping you're feeling better. It's that kind of time of year, unfortunately, where everyone's getting sick. Ah, stealth. Hello there, Kira. That's good. I absolutely loved the Halloween event. Loved every bit of it. Loved the map, loved the skins, loved the characters. I'm sad that it's gone. My foolproof trick, Felix, for getting better when I'm sick? Chicken noodle and passing out. Because you can't be sick if you're not conscious. And chicken noodle is just delicious and good for you. Makes you gag. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, you can still pass out. Don't have to feel sick if you're asleep. You're in Canada, so am I. Why'd you have to come back, Brusha? Yeah, that's what quite a few people like to do here, Sharky. It's a nice little play and watch. Oh, both of you here, eh? Grandmas are really good at cooking. I made sure to have my grandma teach me as much as possible. It's thanks to her that I'm now a good cook. She actually has a really, really good chocolate chip cookie recipe, and I really enjoy it. Nice and crunchy on the edge, but soft and gooey on the inside. They're very good cookies. That's a long intermission. Is everything okay on the stream-wise there? I think Dandy's World might be having some issues. Am I still there for you guys? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I noticed earlier when I first started the stream, I tried to load in and just straight up disconnected me. So I think Dandy's World's having just some issues. I don't actually have too much experience with Hungarian food. I'd like to have more experience with it. Ooh, a Band-Aid. Let me just get an item first. Oh, hi, Cosmo. There we go. Band-Aid for me. Oof. Circle machines are hard on 1 star. Something's a little off with this machine here. That's fair. Talking about food does have a habit of making you hungry. Oh my. Well, I've checked my Wi-Fi, like my internet connection and whatnot, and I don't really seem to be having much of an issue. Oh, well, okay. Let me check my Wi-Fi here. No, things seem to be okay on my end, so I think it's Dandy's World here. I think they're having an issue. So let me pop back in here and see if maybe that makes things a little easier. I guess it's an opportunity to change my my trinket to the right one. Okay. Let's try again. I've seen Forsaken. I don't really play any games other than Dandy's World on Roblox, but I have seen it and I've seen people talk about it. That's a little unfortunate. That run was going pretty decently. I have, like, people have asked me if I wanted to play it, and I did take a look at it, but it looks like it's a strictly multiplayer game. Like, there's no way to play it on your own without other people, so... Okay, so 21 items, 14 tune abilities, and just running around. Yeah, I only have one sticker left to get, which is the golden brick. So masteries are the only thing I need, and yeah, they can take quite a while. Doritos are pretty good. Oh, hi, Boxton. Hello there, Winnie. Let's VMO this one. Yeah, like I said, I've almost got all the stickers. I'm just missing the one. Welcome back. There we go. Those are some better size skill checks. Yeah, I'll be honest. The survive 10 floors with Louie and Yada in your round, I've been paying attention when I enter a lobby when I'm playing. I do not see that many Louis and Yadas anymore. Like, it used to be those were, like, the tunes you saw the most. Now, I'm not really seeing them that much. I'm gonna park myself here for a second. I think I might have bumped my camera. There we go. That's a bit better. I bumped my camera because I was moving some stuff around yesterday. Congratulations there on your mains. No, not actually the 1-star extraction. It's just the server's having a little bit of issue. Astro was the first main I unlocked because I wanted him to be my main. Okay, there was one machine over there. Hello there. There's the other one. Alright, so let's get this one done. If I ever distracted Twisted? No, I play solo, so I don't really have an opportunity to distract. The only times I've gone into public are on tunes where I need the masteries done, to unlock characters like Cosmos, and I mean, I wouldn't recommend distracting on Cosmo, but I guess you could. Well, that's okay. I'll still be here for a bit. Character onto floor 23. I think floor 23 is a good floor. Any floor is a good floor. Absolutely. See, the thing about Dandy's World is it's not a competitive game. You doing really well and going up high floors doesn't get you anything. The whole point of the game is to have fun. So sure, even if you only did one floor, if you had fun doing it, that's what matters. For me, it is 5:57. Oops. Best and worst floor with teammates? I don't have many options, but back when I was doing Cosmos Mastery, the team I got, the first 10 floors we did flawlessly. Nobody got hurt. The worst I've had is I tried joining a run for a Boxton Mastery, the one that requires you to survive one floor with 7 teammates. So basically everyone has to survive the first floor. Within 5 minutes, everyone but me and one other person were dead. Like 6 people died on floor 1. It was baffling. I could not understand it. Really not offering me much here, Dandy. Yep, basically. Either people would die on floor 1 or someone would just leave. I think it took me like an hour and a half of just joining and leaving by floor 1 to actually get it completed. I feel like Blot's here is... Blot's is going to be interesting. Because first I've got to find a run that has a Yada and a Louie in it, and then I've got to hope that the two of them stay and survive for hopefully 10 floors, but at the least a few. But I'm not super worried about it, to be honest. Do I ever have school? No, I am out of school. I have been out of school for a while. Yeah, I'm sure that was part of it, Moon. I'm sure there were a lot of people that were leaving because I was Boxton. I tried to make it better by having a skin for him, because then it's like, hey, I'm not new, I've got a skin. But I'm sure a few of them were just like, he's playing Boxton, that means he's bad. Sounded so old, though. I don't think I'm that old. I don't feel that old. I started Dandy's World back in February. Alrighty, so no real good items. Yeah, I've had similar. Like, I've had runs where I'll play Roger solo, and I'll do like 20 floors without so much as getting touched once. And then there's some where it's just like, no, the game decides this isn't going anywhere. Poppy's at least... Poppy's, you don't actually need other people. You can do all of Poppy's masteries solo, which is what I did. If I remember correctly, that was for Louis. I think Louis requires Poppy's masteries to be done. Or at least some of her masteries. That makes me think I should check to see if I actually did all of Poppy's masteries, if I only did some of them. Despite having a lot of requirements for, like, needing other people, I didn't mind unlocking Blot. Like, Blot requires Yada and Louis' masteries to be 100% done. And I didn't really have much issue with that, because even though both Louis and Yada require you to play with other people, or no, sorry, Louis could be done entirely on its own. Yada's requires you to play with a Louis. Well, that's alright, Gigi. I always put up the videos in case people want to watch the stuff they missed after. My favorite game would be Cult of the Lamb. Or Undertale. Probably Undertale, actually. Cult of the Lamb is really close second, but Undertale was probably my favorite. I think actually, honestly, not just like difficulty-wise, Cosmo's mastery was the one that caused me the most stress. Because not only did I need to play with other people to get his usability mastery, you're a healer. There is a lot of responsibility on a healer's shoulders. And even though I understand why Cosmo takes the heals, like, I have no issue if someone else is playing Cosmo, letting them take all the heals, because I know I won't get hit, but playing as Cosmo and taking the heals, even though I know the reason, I feel bad for it. You gotta find a better AFK spot. Honestly, Felix, I soloed with Cosmo for the longest time to do all of his masteries except for the usability one, and I had some issues with his skill check, but other than that, it wasn't bad. Hello there, and thank you. I would like to say I put some effort into the model, but it doesn't actually. It was pretty easy to make the model. Yep, I only do solo runs on the stream. You were the Miku one? I can't say I remember you off the top of my head. I have seen quite a few Miku names in here, though. Sometimes you come back right at the right moment. Okay, so one here, one there. Yeah, that just means it's midnight. Yeah, Pebble likes to show up on floor 6. Okay, one there. So the last machine's gonna be in there. Some masteries are really easy. Like, there's quite a few masteries where you can just get them immediately. And I think that's fine. Like, if that's what you want to do, go for it. That one's gonna be the best to Vimo. Yeah, I know, you saw me. I really don't care, though. Ah, you're going the way I want to go. Oh, thanks for that, brightening. Use my extraction candy here, and I'll use the gumball on the machine on the other side. Honestly, I'd put up with that if it meant getting the mastery done. I actually did see that. Once I was done my last stream, I was just sitting in the lobby for a bit, looking at what I needed off the, some masteries, and I noticed a Sprout who was just sitting by the stairs, and a Cosmo ran up and just started circling him. So one of the things I can offer to help with that, Kyra, is obviously don't take the electrician card, everyone knows that, but do take the card that gives lowers the Ichor leak chance. Because if an Ichor leak happens, a blackout can't happen. So by lowering the Ichor leak chance, you technically increase the blackout chance. Not saying, you know, you pick the card and you're suddenly going to get blackouts all over the place, but stealth again. But yes, as soon as you're playing a character where you want blackouts, you just don't get any. The only issue I had on Tisha was, you had to, I think it's use her ability on multiple people. Or something like that, or it would survive a certain amount of floors with other people. So it was basically just pop into a public and hope people survive long enough. Gotta remember to grab and use items for the mastery. We're almost done on Blot. 15 items, 14 ability uses. Oh! I didn't think he was there. That's my bad. This is why you don't get distracted. I really should look this way. Most of the time I don't mind the travel meters because it's going to happen. Just walking around while doing runs gets it for you. And if you end up doing all the other masteries before you, before getting the movement one down, you can always just pop on Dog Plush and Speedy Shoes, go to floor 1 and run around in a circle. Hey, a med kit. I don't know what you mean by what kind of computer are you on. I have a computer. I have an Xbox controller plugged into it, but it's a pretty good computer. Not top of the line, but it's pretty good. Well, thank you for that, Gigi. I'm glad I can make your days better. Well, we were talking about blackouts, and here's one. Yep, floor 4. gumballs, chop. You know what? I will swap. Bar. Well, thank you, Kyra. A lot of people say they like my voice and that it's soothing. My girlfriend is particularly fond of it as well. Somebody seems hungry. I had a feeling there'd be a machine here. Ooh, hi Tegan. It's so medieval. That I will admit, that's a first. I don't think I've ever heard someone say I sound medieval. I do get what you mean. I'm assuming you mean the words I use. I guess that does make sense, though. I read a lot of fantasy. Like swords, magic, and dragon kind of fantasy. So I guess I kind of picked up on that. You can kind of picture what I look like. I kind of doubt that. I think you'd be pretty surprised what I look like. Yeah, I think floor 5 is the earliest a main can show up. And sometimes they like showing up. My favorite tune is Astro. Leave me alone, Tisha. Floor 4. Maybe it's 4 they can show up on. It's 4 or 5. One of the two. Yeah, sometimes I've noticed people get in the way of, distracting a lot. Used to be painful. Does that mean you could get, like, Pebble on floor 1? Because that's terrifying. Okay, one machine there. Ah, one over here. I knew I'd forgotten one over here. Where did I go? Oh, there she is. No, I can't see much in blackouts either. I do enjoy Blot's run. It's fun. I imagine Goob and Scraps would be pretty easy to distract if you know the trick. But like for someone who doesn't know the trick, it can be difficult. Hello there and welcome to the stream. Way too early. Astro's room? Most of the time I do like most of it. I do feel like there could be just a little bit more in it. My favorite tune is Astro, and my highest floor is 27. And hello there to those who just joined. Toodles is pretty quick. I agree with Chunky, Felix. You should play Bobette in celebration of the Christmas event coming back. Ooh, glisten and flutter. This will be a fun one. You did not see me. Yeah, like I love the look of Astro's floor, like the colors and whatnot. I just kind of wish there was some more clutter around. Like I feel like there's a lot of space stuff, which makes sense for Astro, like because he's got the moon and stars. But I feel like there should also be like beds and like little nap spots for him. See you later, Moon. You have a nice night. Yeah, like just like a couple little areas of like pillows and blankets, I think, that like little nap spots would really make the room perfect. Cuz for a floor that's about a tune that's very sleepy, there's not much, like there's a lot of open walking area. Well, thank you for that, Connie. That's what I'm here for. Provide a nice little thing where people can just relax, chat, and watch. I can't really nap. Like, I can lay down, I can close my eyes, but I'm not gonna fall asleep. I'll be awake no matter how long I sit there. But I do like cuddling with my girlfriend and just laying there and not doing anything. Yeah. Solos with high extraction speed tunes is the best way to get Ichor. You do want to pick a tune that has an active ability, because anytime you use your ability for the first time each floor, you get 5 Ichor, like so. So doing things solo so you can get all of the Ichor for doing the machines. And then, absolutely Gordy. Gordy has the best extraction stats in the game. Plus, he's got a 4-star movement speed and an ability that doesn't help you, but you can spam it to get the 5 Ichor for one time each floor. So, absolutely Gordy. That is no problem at all, Winnie. Alrighty, where's Glisten? Oh. almost walked right into her. Here he is. I'm here. Don't be mad. Hello there, Pasta. Welcome to the stream. Kala, that was actually answered. Some people were telling me in my last stream. That's apparently for survivors of sexual assault. It's a solidarity thing to show that you support them and that you're there for them. Who do I usually main? My main is Astro. Despite Astro needing a little touch-up to his stats, he is still pretty good. A Christmas profile pic, huh? I think Rudy would be a pretty good one. What are my pronouns? He, him. I don't really have any special ones. Hello there, and welcome to the stream. Pebble's not too bad with V, so long as V doesn't see you while Pebble's around. The issue is getting slowed while Pebble's on the floor and, you know, near you. There's only a few more ability uses. Just about done on the running around as well. Same with the item usage. Well, that sucks, Kyra. I hope you find your pencil. Ah, okay. Well, I mean, I guess if you were getting a new one anyway, just a good opportunity then. Oh, hi, Lou. Well, it's certainly not a digital pencil, but you could always try drawing via mouse. The main Twisted are kind of fast. Pebble was the fastest Twisted in the game up until Dial and Twisted Gordy came in. Shelly, I think, is faster than the normal. Astro, I think, is a regular speed. I do have Sprout. I have all of the tunes except for the Christmas ones. And no, you're good there. A lot of people think my voice is calming, which thank you for that. I do. I'm on computer, but I have an Xbox controller plugged in. You're okay, Hanny. You don't have to be here at a specific time. You can show up whenever you like. Hello there, and welcome to the stream. I think you should draw some of the Christmas tunes, since Christmas is coming up. Yeah, I do apologize again to anyone who was really looking forward to seeing me yesterday. Some stuff came up a day after my last stream, and I didn't get home until about an hour before when the stream was supposed to be yesterday, and I was just a little too tired. Plus, I had some other stuff I needed to get done. Welcome there, Kai. Hello there, and welcome to the stream. That's okay, take your time with it. Nice, getting the first main always feels real good. Hey, Felix. Nice, what color did you dye it, Hanny? Do you mind throwing up a poll, Felix? See if you can set it for like an hour. If you can't, just set it for as long as you can. And I want the questions to be, would you rather I stream like I am now every 3 days, or would you rather I stream on specific days of the week? Ah, okay. It literally doesn't mean anything. Just a joke people find funny. Quite literally no meaning behind it. Yep, that's fine. We'll see you when you get back here, Hanny. Alrighty, so Felix has made a poll, so it should be at the top of your screens there, if you guys don't mind voting there. So the reason I ask is simply because it is currently I stream every 3 days, which means I pretty much never stream on the same days. There's always 2 days, and then I stream again. But I did have the thought of changing it to streaming on specific days, like maybe every Monday and every Friday. So if you guys wouldn't mind voting on that, so I can get a kind of idea of what you would like. Welcome back there, Annie. That's fair. So Felix and Henny, you two can't vote on the stream, the poll. So what I'll do is just at the end of my stream, when I'm getting the poll results from you guys, I'll just ask you guys what your opinion is at that point. Is my real name Theo, or is it just a name in TikTok? Yes. It's not the full thing, and it is not what I go by, but Theo is part of my real name. Hello there, Yummy and Ace. There's not too much pressure on voting right away. Like I said, we added some time to the stream, the poll, and it's just so people can get an idea, and well, I can get an idea rather what people would like. So, I main Astro. Hello there, and welcome to the stream. Guess what kitty is with you? Persephone. Not Persephone. Thank you for that, Lexer. Is it Monty? Monty. Okay, there we go. Only 5 minutes long, ending in 2 minutes. Okay, well, it's weird that that's as long as you can make it, but TikTok's weird, so. The Blot solo can take long. His extraction stats are not great, so the machines can take some time. I think even with VMote, I'm usually a bit over 2 hours, and that's skipping Dial's floor. Well, it's kind of weird that your friend won't let your cats cuddle you. I mean, they're your cats. My highest floor on a solo is 27. Oh, I see. She's jealous. That makes sense. Hey, the movement one is done. Every 3 days one? Okay. So Hanny and Felix, do you guys agree with the every 3 days, or would you prefer a static? Every 3 days? Okay, that's fair. I have no problem continuing doing the every 3 days. I just figured I'd throw up the question in case people preferred like a specific days of the week, so that way they always knew when I was going. But yeah, if people would rather I stick with every 3 days, I'm fine with that. I'm kind of used to it too. I was a little worried at first I'd forget, because I can be a little forgetful, but I've actually been pretty good at remembering. So I was talking with Felix way back at the beginning of the stream, but my next stream will be on Wednesday at 5:30, and I'm going to do one of the tunes that got an update for that update. So, and we've landed on Finn, so I will be playing Finn on Wednesday. He's also one of the ones I need some masteries to do, so it's just a good opportunity. And he's a good extractor, which means it's going to be helpful. Turn graphics down on blackouts. See, I've seen some tips like that, like turn graphics down or like look through glass, and I'll use the look through glass one, but I don't really want to go. Two reasons I won't do the graphics thing. The first is because I don't really want to go into my settings, turn the graphics down, and then remember to turn them back up after. And two, I personally don't like changing settings like that to give an advantage. I have no problem with anyone who does it. I'm not going to say you're a cheater if you do it. I just don't like doing it. You're really happy about Finn, huh? There, Hanny. Killian, I think you should play Bobette in honor of the Christmas event coming back. To be fair, most of you play on mobile, right? So it kind of makes sense that on a phone you turn the graphics down. I'm playing on a computer that can definitely handle the graphics, and I like making the game look good, so I don't really mind playing on the higher graphics. Should you buy V? Absolutely. V is really good for extracting. So if you want an extracting main, she's your girl. That's fine there, Poppy. No rush at all. My highest floor is 27. V has the same issue as Roger in that she's only got a 2-star movement speed, but if you're used to that, you can deal with it. If you're choosing between V and Gordy, absolutely Gordy. Gordy has the best extraction stats in the game. Oops, I missed that one. My favorite tune is Astro. Oh, looks like nobody hit it. Nobody knows when the Christmas event is coming back. I don't think Quell has said anything yet. I'm thinking either the last Friday of November or the first Friday of December. I'd have to look at a calendar, honestly, to see how the end of Friday goes. Or the end of December. End of December. Oh boy. The end of November. If November 31st is on like a... I don't even know, like a Sunday? Maybe? I am in the Blush Crunch Discord server. I've been checking and I haven't seen anything from Quell yet. Let's see. So the 30th is Sunday. So I think December 5th is when the Christmas event is going to be. Oh, I accidentally hit a button. That's why I can't move. Yeah, what was really weird is Quell said Merry Christmas right after announcing that the Halloween event was going away. Some of the best trinket combos? There's obviously Magnifying Glass and Participation Award. That's, like your best extraction combo. I'm pretty fond of Speedy Shoes and Magnifying Glass as a kind of like movement speed and extraction combo. And then of course for extracting, people run Speedy Shoes Dog Plush because that lets you just outwalk most Twisted. Yeah, I'd have to say the shoes and magnifying glass are probably my favorite combo, just because those are the ones I like. They give a nice boost to two very good stats. Your arm is stained pink. Ooh. Goob on first floor. Ooh, that's a rough one. I'll be honest, Pasta, I actually don't use movement speed trinkets on 4 or 5 star tunes. I use double extraction tunes, or trinkets. Simply because at 4 star movement speed, you're fast enough to get away from pretty much every Twisted. You don't really need the boost. Congratulations! I really enjoy playing V. She was the one I used to grind Icar up until Gordy. 41's a pretty good high floor. Now, I'm not saying don't use a movement speed trinket on a 4 star too. If you want to use movement speed trinkets on them and go really fast, absolutely. Get your speed on. Remember, just like Sonic says, gotta go fast. Some of them are griefing. I've noticed some distractors for some reason like to distract near machines. I don't know why. No, I know for a fact that the new tune optimizations that are coming on Wednesday are not the start of the Christmas event, because Quell has actually said there was a November update coming before the Christmas update, so that's this update here. Unless you mean, is she going to optimize the Christmas tunes? I'd like to think she will. Okay, one machine there. Oh, last machine's right here. Did they? Yeah, distracting your machine if you have a Connie or an Astro, that's absolutely fine. Who do I like most out of each event? I can't speak for the Christmas event because I didn't get to play it. For Easter, Flight was my favorite, Eggson was my least favorite, simply because I do not like Eggson's design. Halloween? I didn't really dislike any of the Halloween characters. My favorite is Gordy. For least favorite, honestly, if I had to pick one, Rebecca. I like Rebecca, but if I just had to pick one, it would be her. Do I remember you? I think I do. Your name sounds familiar. Well, the reason the optimizations are happening is because a lot of the tunes' movements aren't as smooth or as good looking as the newer tunes, so that's what the optimizations are. It's bumping those old animations to new animations. Monty took your blanket. It's a pretty good combo. The thinking cap makes the 1-star skill checks manageable, and the V mode is just good. My favorite holiday is Halloween. Oh, I hear V. Ooh, it's blackout too. We didn't do our main poll. Oh, come on, V. Well, we can always do a poll on who I'll get next. Poppy's the other one, okay. Me and Poppy. I like Christmas. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a very nice time of year. But I am very much a spooky person at heart. I absolutely love the spooky time of year. Well, like I said, I'm pretty sure I do remember you. Your name does sound familiar. Hello there, and welcome to the stream. That's not really a question I want to answer or have answered in my chat, honestly. Don't you start with that, Hanny. See you later there, Lexer. My favorite thing in Dandy's world. That is a good question. You know what? The trinkets. I really like the trinkets because they let you mix and modify your tunes to get a unique play. Well, thank you for that, Felix. Yeah, if you've changed your new username since you were here, I probably will not remember. I would like more trinket slots, yes. I think that would be good. Ooh, that was kind of loud. Well, that's fine. You can always change it to whatever you like. I did actually see someone say, they gave the suggestion of, instead of Mastery being a vintage skin, Mastery should be a third trinket slot for that character. Can I give you food? Probably not. I think I'm a little too far to mail food. Also, it'd be kind of weird to mail food to just some random person. Night's not a bad time to watch stuff. I like watching stuff right before I go to bed as well. %100 introvert. My favorite tune, Astro. I really like Astro. I'm always drawn to characters who have like a moon design. I do agree that Astro's stats could use a bit of a buff. Moving around a star or two would make Astro pretty good. Hello there, and welcome to the stream. I don't mind Pebble, he's cute, but he's not my favorite. Shelly's in the lead, huh? It might be Shelly. I get her a fair bit. Ooh, tech savvy. I think Astro's stamina is okay. The issue I have with him is, even on the Wikipedia, Astro is called a backup extractor. But his extraction stats are not that good. It's all fine. Astro is a support, yes, but his extraction stats are 2-star skill check and I think 3-star extraction, which is a little bit worse than the average. The average is 3 and 3. Least favorite tune? It's gonna be Eggson. I don't like his design. I think it could be better. And my high floor is 27. Five more abilities, 2 more items. Oh, I've got no problem with Eggson's stats or his ability. I think his ability is just fine. It's just, to be honest, it's his head. I don't really like his head. Ooh, a bandage. I used to play Genshin Impact ages ago. I kind of dropped it. I do like to play Star Rail from time to time, but I'm not super big on gacha games. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's true. I don't really like his... I don't really like the egghead. Doesn't look good in my opinion. Yeah, I will say, I have actually downloaded and been playing Cookie Run Kingdom recently. Because a lot of people in chat were asking me asking me if I played it, and a lot of people I was seeing were saying it's actually a pretty good one, so I started playing, and I do like it. Favorite Twisted? R&D. I really like Twisted Razzle Dazzle. Nope, Felix is correct. This is 100% nothing but bots. You stumbled across TikTok's new marketing plan. They have streams of nothing but bots to try and trick people into watching things. Tune I mostly play as? I like to play Astro. Most of the time I'm playing Roger so that I can get research done. I think my actual highest play time on a tune is in fact Roger. My highest floor is 27. No, I'm not related to any AI. AI and bots are not related. You need to stop, Brusha. I think you should get mains first. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. 15's a good high floor. There you go, Hanny. Enjoy your dinner. Felix is just keeping you on your toes. Keeping your brain sharp. If I was the opposite gender, what would I name myself? Good question. It's not really something I've thought about. Ooh, homemade chicken nuggets. That sounds good. I'm actually playing on the limited edition Donkey Kong Bongo controller. Those are actually a real controller, by the way, and someone has beaten Dark Souls with them. Yeah, there was a Donkey Kong rhythm game where they made little bongos that you could use to play the rhythm game, and someone decided to beat Dark Souls using them as a controller, and he did. I mean, hey, if we can make a potato run Doom, I'm pretty sure we can make it run Dandy's World. Can I tell you a fun fact about myself? Have I ever stayed up until the sun comes out? I have, actually, when I was younger. Let's see, a fun fact about myself. I have taken a golf club to the head. I haven't made an OC. Oh, I missed that machine in there. Favorite cookie from Cookie Run Kingdom? Shadow Milk Cookie. I mean, you say that, Felix, but as soon as the Christmas event comes out, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be running Roger solos. And it's just, if you're looking to get research, Roger is the best. Well, hello there, and welcome to the stream. I don't find Roger too bad. The real trick with him is you have to take things slow. You can absolutely get research done without Roger. It's just Roger cuts it in the amount you need in half, so it makes it much easier. 21%. Well, she's coming up. She'll be back this Christmas event, so you'll be able to finish getting her. Ooh, 99% right as it ends. That's unfortunate. Nice, Felix. Hey, R&D's here. What are you gulping about, Gigi? Ooh, where? Oh, brush over there. I'm not a Blot main. No, I'm just doing Blot's masteries. Hello there, and welcome to the stream. My favorite tune is Astro. See, Gigi, I thought maybe like you were talking to me because I had also just taken a drink from my water, so I thought maybe you were talking about me somehow, and I was like, how do you know? I'm actually almost done the mastery. I just need to use my ability 3 times, and then I'm good. I'm not worrying too much about the survive 10 floors. I will get that at some point in the future. No, this will be the last run I do. I do about one run a stream. Well, technically I did have to restart it a few times, but due to technical issues. You can go ahead and ask Chozo, just, you know, we're keeping things PG here. Yeah, sorry about that, but this is in fact a PG stream. I do have every Halloween tune. Welcome back there, Connie. My favorite Ninja Turtle? Ooh, that's a good one. Probably Mikey. I really like Michelangelo. so there's this machine. And then I think there's one more machine over by R&D. That's fine if you've never watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Not everyone did. Let's just give you a friend. There's your friend. I may have an answer. Played on mobile? No, I don't really like playing on my phone. And I can't say that I have pasta. That name does not sound familiar to me. Well, thank you for that. For me, it is 7:14. I'm almost a little worried with how long this question is taking, Annie. It is PM. Question from you. Weird, is it? That's loud. Weird, I can't seem to bring it up on my phone there. No, sorry, the model gets a little weird when I look into a spot it doesn't really cover. Sorry, Henny, I was opening TikTok on my phone so I could see if maybe I could see the question there, but for some reason I can't get to my live. Yeah, I can't say that I see the question there. I know some people play music while they play. I think I'd like to keep it just as it is for now, simply because that lets people just kind of... Jeez. That lets people just quietly chat and talk without any possible sound getting over, getting in the way. I do know about that tactic, but I'm not really feeling like doing that, so... There we go. Now I can get to mine. Oop. Unless, Hanny, you mean you sent it, like, directly to me? Instead of in the chat? Weird, I still don't see it. Does anyone else see Hanny's question in chat there? Because I also have... I joined the chat on my phone, and I don't see the question there either. Felix, if you're still here, is there any thing about comments getting filtered? No, and now chat's just gone silent. You can see it. Why can't I? It might not, Felix. I'm probably going to be ending the stream here in a little bit, just because I have some things I need to do. But like I've said, you know, I'll be back on. I'll be back on Wednesday. You know what, Hanny? Send your question to me directly. Like, send it as like a direct message. Because for some reason the chat's being a little weird, so... Interesting. It immediately asked me if I wanted to mark the message as safe. So I guess for some reason TikTok is going to be... TikTok is trying to mark that question as not safe? I can't say I have. Not a whole one. Maybe. No, because that one came through. Maybe he doesn't like toaster. I can't say I've ever burnt a whole toaster. No, the word toaster. I really don't know why it didn't like that question. There is nothing wrong with that question whatsoever. But, to answer your question there, Pasta, I'm going to be ending here in about 10 minutes. Simply because I've got some previous arrangements I'll be doing here at 8, so I need to get ready for that. You've split your liver? That does not sound enjoyable in any way. I am sorry, Pasta, but I do have stuff I need to do. Like I've said, I will be back on Wednesday. Depending on how things go, I may even go for longer than my usual time on Wednesday. It's just that unfortunately this weekend has been very busy for me. There's been a lot of people oh dear. There's been a lot of people asking me stuff, so unfortunately. Sorry, Pasta, begging is not gonna work. You've still got me for a little bit, a few more minutes. Green profile pictures. I can't say I know what that means. Oh, it's okay. You guys will survive. I appreciate that you want me to stick around. I do. I do not have, definitely don't have time for that. You really wanted it to end on Pebble, didn't you, Annie? Nope, Russia, Louie, and Poppy. No Pebble for you. My highest floor is floor 27. I mean, it happens. Back near the start of the Halloween event, I came out of the elevator on floor 6, and I swear I heard someone stomping, like, right behind me in the elevator. So sometimes you hear and you see things. Hello there, Straub. You're unfortunately ending us right near the end. Or you're joining us right near the end. Boy, I'm getting my words twisted. It wasn't just footsteps I heard either. I really, really thought I saw someone go into the elevator. But then I watched my recording back and there was nothing there. So I don't know what I saw. Blot or Shelly first? That one kind of depends. Are you going to be, like, are you looking to distract? In which case, Blot. If you're looking to do some support, Shelly's a great option. I cannot stay forever, unfortunately. I get that, Hanny. I have a really, really strong imagination, so a lot of the times my mind will put things in the dark. And for the longest time, it was actually preventing me from sleeping. Nah, I figured I was too close. I cure everything that's wrong with you. Well, that's sweet. I always put my videos up on TikTok there, Pasta, so if you want, you can always spend the time between now and Wednesday watching my older videos. Now, there's a fair bit there, and they are about hour long, so maybe you could actually watch them all the way to Wednesday. Oh, can you guys just let me finish this machine? If I'd known you were going to be such a problem about it, I would have V-moded that one. Yep, I was finishing up the last of Blot's mastery here. It happens. Sometimes they stalk me and they just won't let me finish a machine. If it rarely comes over, then it is your third one. And I can never remember the name of the third cat. I remember Montgomery, I remember Persephone. I don't know why I can't remember the third cat's name. Eddie, that's it. It's not, so I guess that means it's Monty. Oh, you got a fourth kitty. Blue's a good name for a dog. What kind of dog is she? Hello there, and welcome to the stream. I think I know that breed. Preston's a pretty good name for a dog as well. I kinda doubt it's the real Quell. I doubt she'd be in a little stream like mine. Yeah, mixed breeds are always a nice dog. The one that you found out was supposed to be all bulletin points, and was due Friday. Oh, hi, Roger. That's fair. I don't think I'd be able to accurately guess what you've nicknamed him. It could be anything. baked bean. Fair enough. Alrighty, so like I said, I do have to be ending the stream now. Sorry that I wasn't able to go a little longer, although this is usually about how long I go, so about 2 hours. I would have got to floor 20, but I was having some technical issues at the start, and I ended up having to restart a few times. So, like I said, I will be streaming again on Wednesday at 5:30 for the update. Thank you to everyone who is here. I did see the end of the poll. I did see that you guys want me to stick with the every 3 days, so I will stick with that. And I'll always do my best to make sure I give you guys a heads up if I have to change that for any reason. So I will be heading off now. Thank you everyone for tuning in and chatting with me. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful night.